Hey, I'm Michael Folkard.
And I'm Dupree, and we're sales executives for Apple Incorporated.
So, Mr. Morg, I understand from our recent phone conversation that Julia here is looking for a new watch.
Yes, my little princess Julia needs a new watch for college.
A watch is very useful for college. Julia, may I ask what college you're attending?
Mercy University. I got a full athletic scholarship to attend the school.
Congratulations. What sport did you get a scholarship for?
I'm running cross country.
That will be an awesome experience. I played college sports as well, and it was the best time of my life.
I'm very proud of Julia for getting such an important scholarship. It really helps out our family financially.
Yeah, college is very expensive these days.
So, Julia, do you currently own a watch?
Yes, I have this Timex watch right here. I hate the color of it. It's so ugly.
And how long have you currently had that watch for?
I've had this watch for 2 years now.
Okay, so you've had the watch for 2 years now, and you don't really like the color of the watch. Am I right about that?
Yes, you're correct.
And has that watch performed up to your expectations?
It was useful at first, but lately it has been unreliable and quite honestly a burden at times.
What kind of problems have you been experiencing with that Timex?
Well, the battery in this watch is always dying and it's difficult to replace. Also, the watch is very inaccurate and I constantly have to adjust the watch to the correct time.
How many times does your battery die a month, would you say?
My battery dies about once or twice a month.
Okay, so your watch is inaccurate and dies about once or twice a month, is that correct?
Yes, that's correct.
But why is battery failure a concern for you?
Well, I have to keep buying batteries at the store and my dad doesn't like that.
Batteries are very expensive.
And when I do get them new batteries, they're extremely hard to replace. My watch has also been dying when I'm out on my runs for cross country and I've been losing track of my running times.
That definitely sounds like a big problem, especially when that watch is interfering with your sport. Are you experiencing any other problems with your watch that you want to discuss today?
Yes, there are a few more problems. It is very difficult to set alarms and timers on my watch. And when I do set the alarm right, it is extremely noisy and has no volume control. I have also cracked the screen of my watch and it is not water resistant. I'm afraid I will fall and break it or get wet while I'm running.
So if I understand what you're saying correctly, you find durability, reliability, accuracy, and trendiness to be important qualities in a watch.
Yes, those are very important to me. No girl wants an ugly watch.
Julia, if your watch were to die during a cross-country meet, how would that affect you?
That would be disastrous. I wouldn't know how fast I was running and would probably fall behind my lap times.
And how would the inaccuracy of your watch and the difficulty of setting the watch's alarm affect your daily schedule?
If my watch isn't on the right time, I might miss class or practice, and if my alarm is so confusing to set, it might go off at the wrong time and not wake me up.
And my wife and I don't want Julia missing any class because of that watch. Accuracy and reliability are extremely important for her busy college schedule.
Julia, if you dropped your watch and it broke or spilled water on it, how would that affect you?
Well, without a watch, I'd be unable to keep track of my times during cross-country season.
And I'm sure your coach wouldn't like that.
Not at all. She would be furious with me.
So how would you feel if you had a technologically innovative watch that was accurate to the millisecond and had a reliable, long-lasting battery life?
I'd feel a lot more comfortable knowing that I would always be on time for class and practice, and the watch wouldn't die during my running for cross-country.
And how would having a durable, shatter and water-resistant watch affect your cross-country practice?
Well, I wouldn't have to worry about falling and breaking my watch or running in the rain and getting it wet. I could focus a lot more when running without those distractions.
And how would you feel about having a completely customizable watch that can adapt and match to your style and fashion preferences?
OMG. That would be perfect because I'm tired of having a clunky black watch that doesn't match any of my clothes.
So durability, reliability, accuracy, and trendiness are the most important qualities for you when it comes to a watch. Is that correct?
Yeah, those are the qualities I'm looking for.
So Mr. Moore, can we show you and Julia how our new Apple Watch meets and exceeds both you and your daughter's expectations?
Yes, that sounds great.
All right, well, here's a brochure for our new Apple Watch. Y'all can follow along while we're presenting. On page 1, you'll find accuracy. This is one of the most accurate watches ever created. It's accurate to the millisecond. It automatically switches to new times and time zones just like your iPhone. So it'll synchronize with your iPhone as you enter a new time zone. It also saves time and you don't have to reset it whatsoever. It also keeps track of class times, and you can set predetermined reminders to let you know when class or meetings start. So you'll never be late for a meeting, you'll never be late for practice, nothing like that. On page 2, you'll find reliability. It keeps track of all emails, messages, and it also has a very increased battery life. It has all-day battery life and a snap-on magnetic charger. So at night, just like your iPhone, you plug it in the morning, it'll be good for all day. You also don't have to worry about having your phone with you when you have this watch, because you'll be able to get emails and messages on it. So if your coach is emailing you or texting you, you'll get it right to your watch. You won't have to worry about keeping your phone with you at all times.
And moving on to durability, the watch itself is shatter resistant. It's created from a special alloy of stainless steel and aluminum. It comes with a 3-year manufacturer's warranty, so if within the first 3 years something were to go wrong with it, you're backed up by that. And it's also water resistant up to 3 meters, so that's about 9 feet. It's customizable. You can either get a link bracelet, sports band, leather loop, classic buckle, modern buckle, magnetic loop, and it also has customizable faces and faces that you can download to fit your individual style. So I know that was a big deal with you. And we also have the sport-specific brand, which is actually the one I'm going to recommend for you. It's on page 9, and that's really going to help you out with cross country. It's waterproof. It keeps track of your heart rate as well as your running distance, and it can track your running routes, and it allows you to create your own running routes so you know where you're going. And this particular brand is actually $350. That's the price it's going to be. After you're hearing all this, does that satisfy what you're looking for with the watch? What Julie's looking for?
To be honest, that watch sounds perfect for my daughter, but the price is too high for our family budget.
Well, you have to remember that with a higher quality product comes a higher price. With our watch, your daughter will receive the features that she needs to benefit her not only in the classroom aspect of college, but also in the athletic aspect. She's going to keep track of her times during cross country. She's never going to lose track of anything. She can keep pace with where she's supposed to be going. And also it keeps track of messages and emails, and as well as her class schedule. So I know that's also important too. So those are both essential qualities for her as an individual. And so does that help clear up the concerns about the price and easier on sureness?
Yes, that does make the price seem more reasonable. We could definitely make room in our family budget for the watch.
Okay, so now that you feel more comfortable about the price, are you ready to commit to the purchase yet?
Actually, I'm still a little concerned about the distractions the watch could cause my daughter when she is in class or meeting with a professor.
I understand that concern, but the watch has a sleep mode that shuts off all notifications and messaging that the watch would receive. It is simple to turn on and off and will allow for a distraction-free class environment. Does this help ease your concerns from a distraction standpoint?
Yes, that sounds great. That clears up my concern.
So with all your concerns cleared up, are you ready to commit to the purchase of the Apple Watch?
Yes, since the product fulfills all my daughter's needs and more, I'm willing to make room in our budget and purchase today.
Great. We would also like to set up a follow-up meeting for a month from now to make sure you're completely satisfied with the product.
Great, we would really appreciate that.
Okay, how does December 1st around 1 in the afternoon sound?
That sounds great.
Okay, well, we look forward to seeing you then. It's nice to meet you.
Thank you for your time.
You too.